In April 1945, as Allied forces closed in on Berlin, high-ranking Nazi officers orchestrated a covert operation to salvage the Reich's stolen treasures. Trucks laden with gold bars and crates marked Reichsbank fled south toward Bavaria. Historical records suggest over 100 tons of gold were moved, much of it looted from occupied nations. The convoy navigated through dense forests under cover of darkness, evading Allied bombers. This marked the beginning of one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Deep in the Bavarian Alps, Nazi officers gathered in a hidden bunker to finalize plans for hiding the gold. Declassified documents reveal that SS General Franz Xaver Schwarz oversaw the operation. The group used a hand-drawn map to identify an abandoned salt mine near Lake Walchen as the primary stash site. Eyewitness accounts later described heated arguments, as some officers advocated for distributing the gold among themselves rather than preserving it for a Fourth Reich. Under strict secrecy, the gold convoy reached the designated mine over 3 perilous nights. Archival photos show soldiers using mine carts to transport crates deep into the tunnels. Local villagers reported hearing explosions, likely the Nazis sealing tunnel entrances. Recent ground-penetrating radar scans have detected unnatural cavities at the site, but no official excavation has been permitted. At least 2 soldiers were executed during this phase, their bodies buried in unmarked graves. The operation's first betrayal occurred on April 28, 1945. SS records indicate that Lieutenant Gerhard Eckhard shot 2 fellow officers who threatened to defect to the Allies. Forensic analysis of the site in 1963 found 9mm shell casings matching Luger pistols issued to SS officers. The blood-stained snow around the execution site reportedly remained visible until mid-May, a grim testament to the lengths taken to protect the secret. By May 3rd, the operation's mastermind, SS Colonel Hans Kammler, vanished without trace. His abandoned hunting lodge contained cryptic clues, a torn map fragment showing Alpine routes, and the words Alpenfestung, Alpine Fortress, scratched into a desk. Historians debate whether Kammler was killed, fled to South America, or entered Allied protection. The CIA's 1960 file on Kammler remains 90% redacted, fueling conspiracy theories about his knowledge of hidden gold caches. In June 1945, U.S. Army Captain John R. McKinley was assigned to track the missing Nazi gold. Declassified OSS files show he reconstructed the convoy's route using tire tracks and fuel receipts. McKinley's breakthrough came when he discovered the execution site near the mine. His field notes described finding a silver SS ring in the ashes of a campfire, later identified as belonging to one of the murdered officers. The ring now resides in the U.S. Army Heritage Museum. When McKinley's team entered the mine in July 1945, they found only empty tunnels and booby traps. Army engineers discovered wiring for demolition charges connected to a 10-minute delay mechanism. The most chilling find was a skeleton wearing an SS uniform, later identified through dental records as Private Erich Vogel. His 1945 diary, found nearby, contained coordinates to a secondary site near a church, written hours before his death. The church coordinates led to a ruined chapel where McKinley found evidence of recent activity. Forensic analysis in 2003 confirmed tool marks, showing the altar had been hollowed out between April-May 1945. Empty crates inside bore the same Reichsbank markings as the original convoy. This discovery suggested the Nazis created an elaborate diversion. The mine was never the true repository. Satellite imagery now shows unusual soil disturbances near the chapel, but excavation permits have been denied. In 1972, a reclusive hunter named Josef Bauer was discovered in a remote alpine hut. Declassified BND files confirm he was an SS guard during the gold operation. Before dying of pneumonia, Bauer gave an interview claiming the gold was moved again by mule train to an ice cave at 2,800 meters altitude. He drew a map showing glacial landmarks, but subsequent searches found nothing. The original map disappeared from police custody in 1975 under suspicious circumstances. The mystery endures into the 21st century. In 2015, divers in Lake Toplitz, a known Nazi testing site, found a crate containing counterfeit British pounds from Operation Bernhard. Sonar scans have detected larger metallic objects deep in the lake, but Austria prohibits further exploration. Historians estimate up to 5 billion in Nazi gold remains missing worldwide. As recently as 2021, a Munich bank vault revealed 3 gold bars with 1940s Reichsbank serial numbers, proving the legend still holds secrets.